Choose her or your daughter. The single dad did the impossible. Rain hammered the cracked asphalt outside an abandoned steel warehouse, turning the city's forgotten district into a maze of shadows and broken echoes. Inside, beneath a single flickering bulb, a little girl sat tied to a chair, ankles blue from the cold, breath shallow with fear. Her name was Lily, 8 years old. And she whispered one word again and again. Daddy. Across the room, a phone rang. A man with a scar carved across his jaw picked it up, smirking. He's coming, he said. The single dad you wanted. And when he walks through that door, he'll have to choose. He leaned closer to Lily, whispering venom. Choose you. Or the woman who ruined his life. Ethan Cole had always believed he could protect his daughter from the ugliness of the world. He was wrong. It started 3 days earlier, inside a marble-floored corporate auditorium belonging to Ava Sterling, billionaire CEO of Sterling Dynamics, a woman rumored to be sharper than the steel her company produced. Ethan, a quiet single father and part-time mechanic, was there only because Ava had offered him a temporary job, driving her, repairing her car, acting as a discreet aide during a high-profile tech conference. Nothing more. But that night, something went horribly wrong. As Ava stepped onto the stage, the lights suddenly went dark. Gunshots cracked in the shadows. Screams erupted. Ethan didn't think, he acted. He tackled Ava behind the podium just as a bullet tore through the microphone stand. Stay down. He barked. She stared at him, stunned. You saved my life. He didn't respond. He scanned the room with eyes far too trained for a simple mechanic. Security rushed in. Attackers fled. Ava grabbed his arm. Who are you really? Ethan didn't answer. He simply picked up his daughter from the childcare room and walked out into the night. Lily didn't understand much about what happened. But she remembered one thing. A man with a scar staring at them as they left. 2 nights later. Ethan returned home from the night shift to find his front door unhinged, furniture flipped, Lily's teddy on the floor, slit open like someone had searched inside it. His heart stopped. Lily. He screamed. No answer. Just a note on the table. If you want her back, come alone. Or she dies. At the bottom, in red ink. Bring the CEO. Ethan's hands shook. Not because of fear. Because he knew exactly what this was. Someone from his past had found him. Ava Sterling answered her penthouse door in a silk robe, confusion painting her normally icy face. Ethan. It's midnight. What? They took Lily. Her breath caught. What? Who? Ethan exhaled, voice low and shaking. People who knew me. Before I became a mechanic. Ava stared at him. You were military, weren't you? He didn't deny it. They want you, he said. And if I don't bring you, they'll make me choose between you and my daughter. Ava stepped back. Ethan, I can't, if this is targeted at me, anyone near me. He slammed his fist into the wall beside her. I don't care about your company. I care about my daughter. Ava flinched at his tone, but then something inside her shifted. She touched his trembling hand. "Ethan. I'm going with you." The warehouse stood like a dying beast at the edge of the city. Ava's heels clicked on the wet concrete as they approached, the sound echoing into nothing. Ethan stopped her. "Whatever happens, don't negotiate. Don't speak. Don't apologize." Ava swallowed hard. "You sound like you've rehearsed this." Ethan didn't turn. "I have." He walked forward. The steel door screeched open as if welcoming him to hell. Lily gasped when she saw him. "Daddy." Ethan's heart cracked like glass. But before he could take a step, a gun pressed against the back of his neck. "Not so fast, hero." The man with the scar walked into the light, dragging Ava into the center of the room. "You bring the princess," he hissed, shoving her to her knees. "Good. Saves me the trouble of hunting her later." Ethan's jaw clenched. "What do you want?" The man smirked. "Justice. Revenge. Fun. Choose whichever makes you sleep better." He lifted his gun, pointing it between the two women. "Choose her. Or your daughter." Ava's eyes widened in terror. "Ethan, don't, please." Lily shook her head furiously. "Daddy. Save her." "I'm okay. I'm okay." Ethan's throat tightened. The kidnapper laughed. "This is beautiful," he said. "Watch the great Ethan Cole crumble. The military legend. The ghost operative. Reduced to a father who has to pick which heart to let die." Ava froze. Ghost operative? Ethan didn't look at her. His eyes never left the man holding his family hostage. The kidnapper leaned in, whispering. "You have 10 seconds." Ava sobbed. "Save your daughter." Lily screamed. "Save Miss Ava." Ethan trembled. For the first time in years. He was scared. The man grinned. 3, 2. Ethan lifted his head. His voice cut through the warehouse like a blade. "I choose neither." The room froze. The man blinked. "What?" Ethan's breathing slowed. His eyes sharpened. His shoulders squared. "Say it again," the man sneered. Ethan stepped forward. "I said, I choose neither of your sick options." The man raised his gun. "Then they both die." Ethan moved. Faster than fear. Faster than reaction. Faster than a man who should have been exhausted, tied, sedated. He grabbed the gun mid-air, twisted the man's wrist, and slammed him face first into the steel floor. A sick crack echoed. Ava gasped. "Ethan, how?" He didn't look back. "You don't drug a former Special Operations EOD tech," he growled. "I built a career waking up in hell." The kidnapper choked. "You were supposed to be asleep." Ethan pressed the gun to the man's throat. "You don't tie a man with combat knots. And you don't threaten his daughter." He whispered something darker. "You lose." The man lunged for a detonator. Ethan Dove. A horrible click echoed. Ethan's eyes widened. Oh no. The floor began to shake. The warehouse erupted into chaos as fire rushed across the room, devouring crates and beams. Ethan sprinted, cutting Lily free with a single swipe of a broken blade. She flew into his arms. Daddy! He grabbed Ava next. Get up. Move. The building groaned. Beams fell. Flames cornered them. We're trapped. Ava choked. Ethan scanned the room, eyes calculating angles, escape routes, structural weaknesses. He whispered. I'll make one. Lily tugged his shirt. Daddy. We can't make it. Ethan pulled her close. Watch me, sweetheart. He hoisted Lily over his shoulder and wrapped his arm around Ava's waist. Then he ran. Through smoke. Through collapsing steel. Through the inferno swallowing the warehouse whole. Bullets whizzed past them as the remaining men opened fire. Ava screamed, Ethan, stop. We'll die. He shouted back. Not today. He dove toward the side door, just as the building exploded behind them. They hit the pavement hard. Ava coughed, smoke pouring from her lungs. Lily sobbed into Ethan's chest. Daddy. Why you did it? Ethan's voice trembled, raw. I told him I'd choose neither. Because I'll die before I let this world take either of my girls. Ava stared at him. Why your girls? Ethan froze. He realized what he said. He didn't take it back. Not this time. Ava's eyes softened with a mixture of shock and something deeper. Something she'd locked away for years. Ethan. She whispered. No one has ever chosen me. Not once. He lifted Lily into her arms. You didn't deserve the choice he forced on us, he said quietly. I wasn't letting either of you go. Ava blinked back tears. Ethan. Why would you risk everything for me? He finally answered the question she asked 3 days ago. Because I wasn't just working for you, he said softly. I was protecting you. Ava touched his cheek. And who protects you? Ethan looked down at Lily. Then at Ava. Maybe. Both of you. The police swarmed the burning warehouse minutes later, sirens slicing through the night. Detectives questioned Ethan. Paramedics checked Lily. Ava refused to leave his side. When the chief asked Ava for the name of the man who saved her life, she simply said. He's not just a mechanic. He's the best man I've ever met. The chief nodded. We could use someone like you, Cole. Ethan shook his head. I already have a job. He looked at Lily. Then at Ava. Ava smiled gently. And what job is that? Ethan wrapped an arm around his daughter. And offered the other to Ava. Being here. With my girls. Ava's breath caught. Lily giggled. And for the first time in years. Ethan felt like he wasn't walking out of flames alone.